How we doing this evening, guys? This is The Rounds. We're bringing you the freshest and tastiest in all that brews. I'm your host, Glenn, and we're keeping it local today. We're not even traveling out of the state. What we've got here is one of two known releases from O'Dempsey's. Now, O'Dempsey's is actually our brewer's last name, and he's been a home brewer in the Atlanta area for the better part of a decade, just over, and teamed up with Georgia's oldest craft brewery, Red Brick, to produce his two beers for him. I cannot say enough, in a good way, about O'Dempsey's and what he's done. He does a red ale, that's an Irish style, and he also does an IPA. Now, you can imagine, I'm going to do the IPA first, because why would I do it any other way? This is 7% alcohol by volume, 69 IBUs, and when you crack this open, I want you to keep two things in mind. Okay, one, it's bottle conditioned. You'll see sediment at the bottom of some of his bottles, some a little more than others. Kind of adds that classic homebrew feel to it. And the other thing is dollar for dollar, this and Mugshot from Jailhouse are, in my opinion, two of the best available IPAs out of the Southeast, period. Now, in fairness, I keep hearing about new breweries popping up every day, so that could change. Right. Look at this. Now you can see there's some flocculent, or sediment, if you want to call it that, kind of working its way around the glass right now. It pours deep amber to a hazy orange. The head, it's kind of in the middle. I wouldn't call it super well structured. I wouldn't say it's rocky. It'll probably break down a little bit, but it's not going to break down to like nothingness. Again, 69 IBUs, 7% alcohol by volume. Touch of malt, just bright, citrusy up front. Not citrusy in the way that a Maharaja would be or a Hopzilla. So it's not like punch you in the nose with hops, but sweet kiss of malt and just a touch of that citrusy goodness. Oh man, that smells divine. It's got a solid malt build to it. I wouldn't label it as like a malt heavy IPA. A lot of times if a brewery, and it depends on how they treat their hops as well, some breweries will char the hops and get that kind of resiny, grapefruity, teeth enamel scraping characteristic, and to kind of hide that and or balance it, they'll douse the IPA with malt, making it heavier, normally making it come out a darker color, which a lot of times I really like. What I think is fantastic about the Inukshuk is that it's really, really well-rounded, in my opinion. I've spoken with some folks recently who were critics, and they said that they found that the hop profile fell apart in the middle of the palate. To this, I could say we agree to disagree. It's not over the top at all. In fact, for an IPA, I wouldn't even necessarily call it hop aggressive. But like I said, they seem, and on the box, or the six-pack, it's labeled a balancing act for your senses. And I think that's an axiom that it holds very well, too. Runs you in the neighborhood of competitively priced other craft beers. So right around $8 range for a sixer. But definitely worth the investment of time and money. I think it's fantastic. Very inviting. It's probably a great way to work folks into IPAs if they're not hopheads already. But here's to you guys at O'Dempsey's. Congratulations on the big jump, joining the big guys here in the greater Atlanta area. And we hope to see more from you. I'm excited about it. I can't wait for you guys to put out another beer. Because this and your big red ale Both. Spot on. That's it for us here this evening, guys. Find a beer, find a friend, and make something happen.